The show you're watching is based on a comic book, and that comic is wildly different from what ends up on the screen. One of these characters is secretly a clone. One of them you almost never see the face of, and one of them isn't even the same gender as the version you know. The boys made massive changes adapting the page to the screen. Here are 8 characters, comic versus show, starting with the one they built the whole show around. Number 1 is Huey. In the comics, the artist drew Huey to deliberately look like the actor Simon Pegg. This is just who comic Huey is, Simon Pegg with a bad haircut. So when the show cast Jack Quaid instead, a completely different face, comic fans noticed. But the showrunners turned it into the best inside joke in the series. They cast Simon Pegg himself as Huey's dad. The man the character was drawn after now plays his father. That's how you handle changing a character. You wink at the people who noticed. Number 2 is Billy Butcher. The long black coat made it to the screen intact. Almost nothing else did. Comic Butcher is drawn as a brutal, hard faced thug, shaved head, mean eyes, a man who looks like a weapon. Carl Urban's Butcher keeps every bit of the menace, but the show made him rugged, charming, someone you actually want to root for, even when he's doing terrible things. Comic Butcher rarely gave you that option. The show needed you to follow him for 5 seasons. The comic just needed you to fear him. Number 3 is Mother's Milk. Here's one most people don't know. In the comic, the entire team has superpowers, and MM is drawn as a hulking, physically massive soup. On the show, Laz Alonso's MM is fit, imposing, but he's a regular, unpowered man. That's not a small change, it's the whole premise. The show's boys are just humans going up against gods, which is far more terrifying than powered people fighting other powered people. They also quietly changed where his name comes from because the comic's explanation is genuinely too strange and grim to put on screen. Number 4 is the Deep. In the comic, you almost never see this man's face. He wears a full, bulky deep sea diving suit and helmet for nearly the entire run. It's a literal running joke. The soup nobody can take seriously because he looks ridiculous. The show looked at that faceless punchline, cast Chas Crawford, a conventionally handsome man, gave him gills, and then handed him a full redemption arc, a relapse, an actual character journey. They turned a sight gag into one of the show's most weirdly sympathetic characters. Number 5 is Soldier Boy. This one is the same as his comic counterpart in name only. Comic Soldier Boy is a joke, a cowardly, incompetent wannabe desperate to be let into the Seven. The comic has multiple Soldier Boys. The name gets passed down, and every single version is a loser. Then the show cast Jensen Atkins and made Soldier Boy a genuine powerhouse, a brutal Captain America parody, the one soup strong enough to threaten Homelander, and on top of that, his father. From Punchline to one of the most dangerous characters on the show. Number 6 is Homelander. After all those massive changes, here's one they mostly kept. Visually, comic Homelander and Anthony Starr line up. The blonde hair, the cape, the suit, the all American smile stretch over something monstrous. The differences are underneath. In the comic, Homelander is built from Stormfront's DNA. The show makes him Soldier Boy's son instead. And comic Homelander is openly, cartoonishly evil almost from page 1, while the show gave us a slow, careful descent. Same look, much more patient horror. Number 7 is Black Noir. In the comic, this is one of the biggest twists in the whole series. Black Noir is secretly a clone of Homelander. Under that mask, he has Homelander's face. What built him as a failsafe, a contingency designed to kill Homelander if he ever went too far. And in the comic, that's exactly what happens. The show throws all of that out. Show Black Noir is a completely separate man named Irving, an ex Marine who wears the mask because Soldier Boy burnt and disfigured his face. No clone, no Homelander connection, a totally different character wearing the same suit. Number 8 Stormfront. And the biggest change of all. In the comic, Stormfront is a man. A hulking blonde Nazi soup who let the team pay back through pure fear and intimidation. The show kept the Nazi core and changed almost everything else, casting Aya Cash and reinventing Stormfront as a woman who originally operated under the name Liberty, a modern, social media fluent fascist who gets close to Homelander. Same ideology, same threat, completely different person. When the source material character isn't even the same gender, you're not adapting the comic anymore. You're remixing it. From a face you never see, to a hero who's secretly a clone, to a villain who isn't even the same gender, The Boys is one of the boldest, loosest comic adaptations ever made. And honestly, it's better for it. Which change surprised you the most? Tell me below. And if you want my predictions for how the show actually ends, the video is right here. This is Shabby Says. See you in the next one.